I'm just perusing the interwebs. Datsun on Datsun. On Datsun. I'm just perusing the interwebs. And I see this. The Lord of the Rings fan site describes fans critical of the Rings of Power as toxic. And they question my fandom. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Well, I never met someone so rude. I question your taste. So apparently you're toxic if you don't like the Rings of Power. I mean, look, of course it's the OneRing.net. And the One Ring they've only got is the one that they keep brown-nosing, which is Amazon Prime. Not to be confused with OneRing.com. Continued to attack the Lord of the Rings fans critical of Amazon Studios' upcoming The Rings of Power series. And even questioned their fandom. Of course they did! My fandom. Oh dear. The OneRing.net, which previously claimed to be a safe haven for debate for the Lord of the Rings fans, continued to expose just how big of a lie that was, as they become the living embodiment of Grima Wormtongue. Love it. Batting into comics, by the way, check them out. They're not bad. I do like some of their stuff. They're good collating some of these things. The website's official Twitter account shared a tweet from NBC's news Kat Tenbarge, claiming content creators of all genres are pivoting to cover the Depp vs. Heard trial, riding the algorithm to millions of views. Yeah, or they're male advocates, and they think women wrongly accusing men should suck a D and go to jail. Maybe that's what happens. Maybe that's why. I spoke to one 15-year-old boy who went from Elden Ring streams to trial coverage. He's now at 22 million channel views and counting. It's a pittance. No, joking, that's good. And it is good. Honestly, I've been accused of jumping on this bandwagon. Like, piss off. This is good to cover. As much exposure as possible is fantastic for this case. And if not, it should just be a good call for Johnny Depp to go, you know what, actually, loads of people am on my side. And wouldn't you want to be in that position? Wouldn't you want to be Johnny Depp coming out of that and looking at all these millions of views on his side? Yeah, you would. So good on everyone doing it. In response to this, the OneRing.net wrote on Twitter, sharing this for all the fellow Lord of the Rings enthusiasts and media outlets who might get discouraged by toxic Tolkien takes on YouTube. It's the algorithm's fault and does not represent an honest view of our fandom. Shut up. Oh, that was a Peroni burp. Sosborough. So, first, the assertion that people criticising the Rings of Power are toxic is a complete and utter lie. Yeah, I mean, it is. People are looking at this going, well, that's not really the law, is it? It's not toxic to critique the Rings of Power for not adhering to Tolkien's work, especially when the showrunners admit that they don't even have the licenses for most of the works that cover the time period that they are actually adapting. So we know they're not adapting it. Those are legitimate and valid criticisms, and to claim they're toxic reflects more on who the OneRing.net is. As noted above, the living embodiment of Green Wormtongue. I mean, look, they are the One Ring, but the only ring that they're interested in is brown-nosing Amazon Prime's ring. So second, the OneRing.net seems to think that individuals cannot be interested in Lord of the Rings and the ongoing Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard lawsuit at the same time. Oh, well, there you go. People are idiots. How is this? How has this person made this? How? What a moron. How have they got so big when they're so stupid? I'm surprised they can even tie their bloody shoelaces. Shockingly, people can be interested in more than one thing. Oh, exactly. Like, I get told, oh, you shouldn't cover this. Just go back to covering news. Listen in, mate. I cover whatever I want. This is my channel. And I enjoy covering stuff because, funnily enough, I've got multiple interests. In fact, ladies and gents, I've got a second channel. You should check it out. I've got multiple interests. I've got a second channel. It's in the description box. You might like it. You like Datsuns. You like cars. You might like that. Just like I do. But anyway, so the OneRing.net is actually an example of this, as they recently encouraged their followers to watch the Disney Plus series The Quest before they cover the show on their YouTube channel. So, I mean, they're bloody raging hypocrites as well. So thirdly, news about the Rings of Power series has slowed down after a flurry of activity in February. It's natural for YouTubers and content creators to cover other topics that they might be interested in until more news arrives. I mean, I'm forever going, look, why aren't you covering Predator or Hellraiser? I'm like, because there's nothing to... I've covered the lore extensively. I can't cover anything else when there's no news. Like, it's... You know, the more films that come out, the more lore and theories can happen, and we can start diving into stuff again. But until that happens, it's quite difficult, unfortunately. Guy's got a little bum fluff on his lip, isn't he? God damn, shave it off, mate. This behaviour from the OneRing.net is not surprising. The website is a fork-tongued as Grim and Wormtongue. Back in February, they claimed they're a safe space for debate. But then they run their mouth going, oh, you don't have the Rings of Power, you're racist. Shut up. If there was any doubt the claim that they're a safe haven had any shred of validity to it was exposed as a lie, where they decided to call fans toxic, and are now even implying some fans aren't even really fans because apparently they're not covering Lord of the Rings every single day. I mean, come on now, behave. You know, I'm a Hellraiser fan. I'm not going to sit there and cover it every single day. Jesus. I mean, I think I bore myself at that point. Unsurprisingly, they've attacked J.R.R. Tolkien, the author of Lord of the Rings, describing him as woke and claiming that he would have celebrated LGBTQ. No, he wouldn't. They tweeted back in June 2021, Tolkien followed the church, and the church celebrates LGBTQ. So I think the surprise is on you. Well, I'll leave that for everyone else to talk about, I guess. I mean, well, I don't even need to cover that, do I? Let's be honest. And anyway, you know, loads of other people have called them out, but I thought I'd do my bit as well. What a bunch of absolute noobs. And by that, I actually mean drop 1 0 and you got knobs. I haven't seen that before, what's that? Ah, that's from that, never mind. Anyway, ladies and gents, I thought you'd enjoy this. You know, we all love being called toxic from time to time, don't we? We're our toxicity badge. Well, that's System of a Down song, Toxicity. Anyway, ladies and gents, please let me know what you think. I'm going to have another beer. Peace. Also, perhaps consider checking out my Teespring store. You can find it linked down below in the description box. There's some really cool designs. There's something that you might like on there. And it goes some way to helping the channel out and kind of what I do here. And it's a good way to support and rock some one-of-a-kind merchandise designs. We've got, of course, our favourite Jasper on a Clown World stuff. But then we've also got something a little bit unique. The R32 GTR, as well as a JDM Pulsar GTIR. Again, stuff for everyone, bit of fun. Please do check it out down below in the description box.